Welcome to $20 million referrals. This event, we are focused on heating up your referrals in August with Referral Fuel. So, what is Referral Fuel by our definition? Referral Fuel is your sphere of influence feeling seen by you with consistent and valuable touches. It's like putting fuel in the engine of your business, and the result is a predictable, more enjoyable, and more lucrative business for you. And we do all of this by using our $20 million referral formula, which is full of referral fuel ideas, all broken down by category and time of year. So, reasons to call, text, email, send mailings, events to host, and gifts to give. And you can find all of that on our website, 20-mr.com/more. Download your formula and get access to all of that referral fuel, including all of the templates, the dialogues, and everything that comes along with it, the operating procedures and instructions to help you execute on all of these opportunities. So we want to dive in specifically to August and take a look at what resources are there and give you some specific tips. For caller voicemails, the sold in your neighborhood, the school year calendar, we'll talk about that a little more in depth. We've gone over these before. Check them out on the website. The 5 most expensive homes, a lot like the luxury or the just for fun search we've taught you to do in the past. We have reminders for events. If you've got something planned this quarter, it's time to get those out. And as always, your mailings, your birthday, your home anniversary cards, and that special one for the school year calendar magnet. We're going to jump into that one right now. Here's how it works. A brilliant agent came up with this. So if you have parents in your sphere of influence with those school age kids, it is hard to keep track of everything. So many emails coming in. You're constantly going back and searching for those calendars. Grandparents want it for their grandkids. So this idea is putting a QR code to the link to those resources the school has for their calendar on a refrigerator magnet or a sticker or something that you can send out to your clients for that local school. Maybe you want to break into that school community for more referrals and grow. And this is a great way to do it. And you can do it for more school districts than just your own. And it is a great tool to help you farm a different community. Building on that theme, there are more ways to jump into school communities. So think about at this time of year in August, the return to school. Maybe it's a little school supply pop by, order a whole bunch, pack up those crayons, those markers, those glue sticks, whatever it might be. Get it to those people with school age kids in your sphere. Save them some time, energy, and effort for sometimes those hard to find items or those things that they may forget. Another way to do it is think about branded materials and donating them to a teacher or your school. Think about, your branded pencils. Every student in the class using them, those going home and appearing in people's houses. So think about different ways you could use branded materials that you give to specific teachers that you know or schools that you want to be a part of, as well as donating school supplies and other ways. We hosted a great event where our school district needed more backpacks. And so we purchased a whole bunch of backpacks as well as then materials to go inside of it, and held a time where people could come in and pack those backpacks. And it was just a great way to build community, great social media connection too, when we dropped all of those off. So a great opportunity there to really connect with that school community. Hope you grab some of those and break into a new market. We also want to talk about referral fuel chemistry. So what is happening to make referrals happen, specifically the brain chemistry in this point? So by making your sphere of influence feel seen, also your clients feel heard and understood what it is they're trying to achieve, you really being curious about that and making sure that they feel like you understand them, that's going to release oxytocin in their brain. And that is a chemical that bonds people together. It's the chemical that bonds families and romantic relationships together. And so if you can create this bond, you're going to be their real estate agent of choice and for repeat business and referrals. So we have a couple of tools that can help with that. How do you make them feel heard or understood? We talked about the scene with all of those activities in the $20 million referral formula. So here are 3 tools to make your current clients feel heard and understood. AWE. And what else? When you hear your clients talking to you about what their goals are, what they want to achieve, what their vision, or you're asking them questions, follow up with and what else. Maybe they didn't get to the root of it, but lots of times our answers are surface. And if we ask this a couple of times, we really get to the root of what they're thinking, what they're feeling, so that we are clearly communicating to them that we understand, we heard them. Mirroring. This is super simple. Client says to you, we want to sell our home quickly. Well, quickly can mean very different things to many different people. So just mirror their last word as a question. Quickly? And they will expand then upon it. Yeah, we really need to be out in 30 days because we need to go here, there, or whatever it is. So we really need it sold in 30 days, I guess out in 60, whatever it is. But you will get more detail. They will feel heard and understood. And then labeling. This is, again, very simple. If you feel like you're hearing a specific emotion from them, or you feel like you're hearing something, go ahead and put a label on it to kind of test and see if you're hearing them correctly. If you feel like they are very nervous or fearful, you can say, hey, I feel, that maybe a little nerves around this sale. Is that right? Am I sensing you correctly? And don't worry about being wrong. People love to correct you when you're wrong, but it gives them the sense that, hey, you're really paying close attention to what they're feeling in this instant. All of those 3 tools will help them feel heard and understood. And that's what's most important. Not that you understand, but that they feel like you understand. So use those tools, get that oxytocin flowing, build that bond. Here is why building those bonds, you build those bonds is important, is because 90% of those people say in surveys that they would recommend and refer their agent. Here's the thing, less than 20% do, and that means there's 70% out there of opportunity that we are missing out on for whatever reason it may be. So make sure you are following and using those tools and capture some of that 70%. This month, we're also continuing our lessons from top agents. So this is part 2 of our True Pro observations, and it goes right along that same theme of making sure that people are feeling seen. And when we take a look at top agent offices, these are all photos from them. What do we find? We find that they are prepared with materials for sending out cards for any sort of event or that's going on in their client's life: birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, sympathy cards, thank you cards when they see them do something, just general congratulations when they see something on social media that's exciting for them, births, weddings, whatever it might be. So they're prepared and they're personal. They're prepared to be personal. So we encourage you, go out there, grab a stockpile of these, purchase them. It's cheap to buy the bulk, and have them ready to go so you never miss an opportunity to make someone feel seen. We always cover days to remember for each month, and this is for the month of August. And as always, when we think about the days to remember, our goal here is to give you reasons to connect with your sphere of influence. So reasons to give them a call, reasons to send them a text, to write them a note, to give them a little gift, or maybe plan an event around a specific day of the month that fits that theme. Let's dive in. August 4th, Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Who doesn't love this day? And what a great opportunity to give some pop-by gifts of some great cookies to individuals, to companies, to whatever it might be where you want to grow that sphere. Your farmers market week, the first full week of August, maybe you can partner with your local farmers market. Maybe you can set up a stand there. Maybe it's you're sending out a discount to that farmers market that can be used at any of those vendors there. So reach out to your farmers market, see how you can partner with them. National Pickleball Day, August 8th. This sport is blowing up. We have a lender who does a great event for agents around this, but they're pulling from thousands of people. You may not have that much. What they also do is they have a great learn how to play pickleball session, and that might be a really cool event for August 8th to see who in your sphere wants to learn how to play pickleball. Have it at an event center where they have some people that can teach a group how to play the game. Book Lover Day, August 9th. Great social media opportunity. Ask everybody out there, hey, post your favorite book that you've read this year, or post your favorite book of all time, and see all those comments that come in. Not only will you learn some great opportunities to read, but you'll really engage people in this social media strategy. On August 10th, National S'more Day. Another great opportunity for those little pop-by gifts. Grab some graham crackers, the marshmallows, the chocolate, put it in a bag, put a cool little note on there, and drop it off to people in your sphere. Bowling Day, the second Saturday of August. Who doesn't love to get out and bowl? So have a little event around that. Get your invitations prepared. There is a standard operating procedure on our membership site on how to host this event as well. First day of school. So many schools start mid to late August. Take a look on social media. Make sure you're looking for those people in your sphere who are posting those great photos of their kids on their first day. Interact with them, provide some comments. This will endear you to them and put them very close to your heart by complimenting their kids and how great they look as they go back to school, and wishing them a great first day. National Dog Day, August 26th. Again, great opportunity to reach out to your clients, whether it's with a little gift for those that you know have dogs in your sphere of influence. So check your CRM on that. Great opportunity on social media as well to have people post photos of their dog on National Dog Day. Ask people, encourage people to do that. Maybe have a little competition around it, whatever it might be. Could be a ton of fun for National Dog Day on the 26th. College Color Days, the Friday before Labor Day. You know what this means. We'll talk about that next. But people love to support their schools, so their alma mater. So play this up with the connections with people in your sphere, whether it is just reminding them or encouraging them. But maybe you spin it to the idea of football returning. You got the NFL preseason all August long. You got college games, actually the full season starting at the end of August. So this means opportunities for tailgate parties. This means opportunities for scheduling that fantasy football league, organizing that, and connecting with people consistently through that process. So take advantage of all of these opportunities in August to send text messages, make phone calls, write notes, drop by gifts, host some of those events. It is a great way to make all those people in your sphere feel seen. And if you're looking for more events, we mentioned some before, but we have a great list of Q3 events that we touched on last month's meetings. You can get that from the membership website, standard operating procedures, instructions for how to do these each week in preparation, invitations, and so on. That QR code there, or again, visit our website. And again, if you maybe heard some gifts that you want to give in those days of August reminders, maybe there's some other, you wonder what other opportunities are there for client gifts. Check out our client gift magic from ideas for this quarter that we shared last month. You can again grab those on our website or get that QR code right there in the corner. So that is it. Heating up your referrals in August with some great referral fuel. We hope you found an idea that you could grab onto. Take a moment, write down what was most useful for this meeting. Write down one thing that you're going to execute on in the next month. And as always, if you received value from $20 million referrals, all we ask is that you pass it on, invite a friend. They may receive value as well. And keep our firm in mind, the $20 million referral firms out there. If you know anyone out there, any agents looking for something new or different, and this really resonates with them, we would love to have a conversation. So please connect us, and we'd be happy to talk to see how we can help. And we got another bonus for you for those of you sticking around. Here is your $20 million referral bonus, and you can find a PDF on this if you go to 20-mr.com/more referral trainer, or using ChatGPT as your personal referral trainer. Did you know that if you want to practice role playing and you feel like you don't have somebody you're comfortable doing that with, maybe you just don't like to do it with a person, you can do it with ChatGPT and other AI tools out there. We provided a document here that gives you prompts of exactly what to just copy and paste into ChatGPT to start that conversation. You can even go and grab some of the dialogues from our website and use those when working through some of those prompts and those scenarios that we provided. So download the PDF on this. It'll tell you how to turn your ChatGPT into voice mode, how to have it talk back to you like a seller would. And you can very easily practice your craft. And so we put those prompts in those scenarios for you in this document. Copy, paste, and away you go. You can get some great practice. So schedule some time, few minutes every morning. Maybe it's 10 to 20 minutes that you want to spend just practicing your craft. And the awesome thing is it's going to give you some really good feedback and help you improve. It's so hard sometimes. We don't always have all those live opportunities, one right after another. And so if we are not actively role playing, and I know many people, that's the last thing they want to do is to ask somebody and then role play with another person. That just gets the nerves going. But why not use this great technology so that you're not doing your practice when it's live in front of a real potential client, prospect, or lead? So that's our bonus. Grab it from 20-mr.com/more. We will see you next month. Thanks so much for joining us.